Whether Georgia is on your mind, or you long to hear the rolling sounds of Shenandoah, barbershop music, singing without musical accompaniment in 4-part harmony, is about as nostalgic as you can get. Typically represented by these guys in boater hats and striped vests, singing on a street corner, standing under a streetlight, barbershop music is not just for men. This truly American style of music, made popular in the early 1900s, continues to thrive and entertain audiences today. And more recently, has even found its way into the mainstream music scene and pop culture. From celebrities making guest appearances on The Tonight Show and singing with Jimmy Fallon and those ragtime gals, to groups like Pentatonix on shows like The Sing-Off, and who can forget those awesome jokes in movies like Pitch Perfect. This style of singing is more noticeable than ever. And while I personally am excited that a cappella and barbershop music is finding its place in the limelight, it was actually a very different path that led me to barbershop singing. See, I grew up in a musical family, and at a very young age was encouraged to perform at church, at school, in the community. And after a stint in musical theater just a few years ago, I had a realization. I didn't like the costumes and the disguises. I wanted to sing, but as myself, not as a character. So a phone call to my mom and some crafty Googling skills led me to a barbershop organization where I could just show up and sing as myself. My chorus, simply a cappella, is a chapter of Sweet Adelines, a worldwide organization made up of over 23,000 women in over 500 choruses and 1,200 quartets that promote women's barbershop singing through sisterhood and competition. And when I joined this group just over 4 years ago, I never considered myself a barbershop singer. But I mean, how hard could it be? Well, I quickly learned that singing barbershop was very different than my musical theater days or weekend karaoke. Barbershop is made up of voices in 4 parts that create the chord: bass, the low notes; baritone, the colorful harmony; lead, the melody; and tenor, those really high notes. Female barbershoppers use those same part distinctions. We just sing an octave or 2 above the men. And I love to sing lead. Singing a cappella music has been a challenge for my vocal skills. I've learned that it's necessary to stay on pitch. I've learned that vowel sounds matter, and not everyone says vowels the same way. I've learned a lot about resonance and adding brightness and balance to my sound. And barbershop music has also brought me many joys. From new friends, to 40 new moms, to countless sequin tops, and memories that I will take with me of singing anytime and anywhere. What I love about barbershop music is the sense of community, this shared singing experience, and the competition, the drive to continually improve. And I have improved. I've gone from standing on the risers, struggling to find my starting pitch, to holding my head up high as I take the competition stage with my very own quartet. And winning feels good too. My chorus, simply a cappella, is the reigning small group champion 2 years in a row for Sweet Adelines Region 21. When I sing, it brings music into my daily life. Whether I'm practicing on the risers or standing on a street corner in my classroom, any of those places, it brings this joy to my heart. See, the thing is, music resonates from the head and the heart. And when I share my song, I share my story. I give my heart. So while I may have learned about barbershop music from my father, watch out world, this ain't your daddy's barbershop.